Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bettina and I'm the makeup enthusiast. In today's video, I'm doing my January update on my Pan That Palette project panning challenge. Now, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see the progress that I can see. Fingers crossed it will show up on camera, but I did also want to jump on and actually show you guys and let you know the weight. Now, I did order some scales, some like really small scales that can weigh products properly off eBay, but they only arrived like about middle to end of January, so I didn't mention in my intro the total weights of all these palettes. So I'm going to mention the weight that I'm currently at, so it'll be like my end of January weight. I'm going to show you the progress. Hopefully you can see the progress that I can see, and then yeah, that'll be it. I am still sticking with three palettes that I included in my intro. I'm going to stick with them for a couple of months. I thought that I might have a check-in every quarter and see if I wanted to roll anything out or roll anything in, and we still have a couple of months left to go before we reach that point. So at this stage, I'm sticking true to the challenge, and I'm going to keep on chugging away with these products. So the first one here is my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit. I can definitely see progress on these pans. I have used this palette basically every single time I've done my makeup to some extent. I haven't used every single pan in this palette every single time I've done my makeup. I can see some dips, and you can definitely see the wear in the pan. But nothing really noticeable. So these two down here, these are the banana powder and like the normal skin color powder. I've used them every single time, and you can definitely see that there's a little bit of wear in there, but not a huge major dip and not heaps of visible signs of wear. The highlighter I've used basically every day that I've done my makeup for work. And then in terms of the contours, I've been kind of dotting between these two, and when I say dot, I literally mean dot. I get my giant like bronzer brush and I just like dip once in each pan, and that's more than enough for me to do my bronzer, and I kind of contour all in one with those two. And then the one here I have barely touched as well. So the three contour bronzer shades are a little bit too dark for me, so I don't know whether I'm going to see much progress on these for quite a while. We'll see how we go. Anyway, I'm going to weigh this one, and that way hopefully maybe that might keep me motivated each update if I'm seeing a bit of a dip in the weight. This one weighs in at 194.96 grams. So we'll see how much that figure drops by next month, and hopefully next month we can see more of a dip in the two. I've been using these for setting my under eyes, so hopefully I can see a bit more of a dip in these two here as well as the highlighter, and then maybe some more visible signs of like pan disturbance in the bronzers. So going to continue to power through on that one. Then next is my Too Faced Love Flush Blush Wardrobe Palette thingamajiggy. What do they call it? Long lasting 16-hour blush wardrobe. So this month I have mainly been focusing on two colors, and that is these two here. The rest I have kind of dotted in here and there, but mainly every single day for work I have just been using these two, and I have pretty much completely worn away the TF logo that was in there. I'll start at the end here so you can see what it looks like, or what it did look like, and then you can see the progress that I've actually made on the palette. So as you can see, it does have a noticeable imprint in the pan, a little TF, but these two here right down the end here, I have completely worn away that TF logo. So definitely making some progress on this palette. We'll see how we go. Hopefully I can see some pan really soon on at least one of those two shades that I have been working on. I think maybe this month I might try and focus on these and get some pan on them, and then also maybe try and wear the TF off one of these other 4 pans, and we'll see how we go. Yeah, see if I can. These 2 have been the easiest to incorporate into my everyday makeup. The other 2 I haven't been as what's the word? I haven't been as committed to incorporating into my everyday makeup. So we'll see how much this one weighs as well. This one is weighing in at 130.72 grams. And as I said, same with the contour palette. We'll see if that number drops by much next month. Fingers crossed it does. I'll be very happy if it does. And then the last one that I have to update you on is the Bare Minerals Wish palette. Now I originally had the intention of using basically everything in this palette, but I have decided that I'm mainly focusing on the mattes because I have shimmers in other projects that I am pairing with this like on a daily basis. So for that reason, I've just been focusing on the mattes, and I've decided that I'm happy with that. And if I hit pan on the majority of the mattes in this palette, I will be very happy. So this is what the palette looks like. Just going through, I have marked on my little sheet here how many times I used up each product or each one. So number 1 here, I used up a total of 6 times. Number 2, I used up 5 times. Let's turn it around the right way. Number 1, I used up 6 times. Number 2, I used up 5 times. Number 3, which is the pan that has the most sign of use on it, I used up a total of 18 times. I don't know whether you're going to be able to see. Hopefully you can see the dip. There's a very considerable dip in that one there. Number 3. Number 4, I used 3 times. Number 5 and 6, I didn't use at all. Number 7, I used 18 times. And that one doesn't have much of a dip on it just yet. It doesn't seem to be as like loosely and powdery as that number 3 color. Number 8, I used 5 times. Number 9, I didn't use. Number 10, I didn't use. Number 11, I used 14 times. And number 12 was 15 times. And those last 2, 11 and 12, you can see some pan kind of disturbance, like some agitation in the pan, but not enough to see any real signs. The main one that I've got progress on is that number 3, where there's quite a considerable dip, and I'm really hoping that I can hit pan on at least that one shade this month. I'll be really happy if I can hit pan on that. And the way I'm tracking, I think that's a really real possibility. Fingers crossed. So I'm going to weigh this one. So this one weighs in at 232.67 grams. And I hope that by weighing these palettes, I can see that there are some, like if I can't see any visual signs, I'm actually seeing that the number or the amount of product per gram is like slowly chipping away each month with these palettes. Fingers crossed that it doesn't deter me the other way, like it doesn't put me off if I'm seeing that the number isn't dropping enough for my liking. But we'll see. That's my update on my Pen That Palette challenge for 2020 and how I'm going on my 3 palettes. Let me know down in the comments box how you're going on your Pen That Palette challenges, or how you're going panning any eyeshadows or blushes or contour highlight products this year. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you are enjoying all my Project Pan challenges that I'm running this year. Don't forget to click the subscribe button down below if you want to keep up to date on all those challenges, and if you want to keep motivated to use products that you already have in your collection. That's it for this video, everyone. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Good luck on all your Project Pan products, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.